Hi guys, just gonna introduce a new army for my warmahordes collection. This is the Cygnar faction. I was away on holidays with the better half, and where we were there was a hobby shop. It was mainly 40k orientated, but the war machine stuff that was left was reduced. So I got the Cygnar Mark II battle group, which is actually got it pretty cheap. And obviously I opened it and had to look through it when we were in the hotel because I was bored out of my brains not being able to hobby. But you get the Warcaster's Commander Coleman Striker. You get an Ironclad Heavy Warjack, which is the big dude there with the hammer. You get a Lancer, which is the little guy. And you get a Charger, which is him. So obviously the cards and stuff in it are out of date now because of the Mark III update to the game. So for Christmas, the better half in question bought me the Mark III battle group, and she also bought me the faction deck, but I didn't take it out because it's not models. No one wants to look at cards. So in this one you get Major Beth Maddox, which is this cool trick here. You get another Ironclad, you get a Firefly Warjack, and you get a Lancer. So I have a couple of jacks there just to kind of start out with, and I went up to a tournament where I was playing with my Retribution, and I got a €25 gift voucher, but I bought myself some Stormblade Infantry, which are pretty cool. They are not nice when they get into combat, so there's no better way to learn how to beat something than to play it. So along with that, when I got the voucher, I picked up an Arcane Tempest Rifleman. He's got a cool little kind of Civil War kind of hat thing going on there. So I got him, and I got Major Victoria Haley. It's Haley 2, so she's a nice model to paint up. But for Haley I got her character jack, which is Thorn. He's a character, light warjack. He is very good in game, so it's very good to have him. I got Cara Sloan, who's pretty brutal from what I've heard. I haven't really looked at the cards from them yet. I just really wanted models. And I got Captain Victoria Haley, which is Haley 1. So far I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5 casters. I have 1 unit, 1 solo, and 6 warjacks. Now I do have a few mercenary solos like Iris here. They can be used in Retribution, like they hired them out for it in the game, but I definitely don't have enough, I think, to play a decent 75-point game that's not just spamming jacks. Like I have 2 Lancers, I have 2 Ironclads, I have a Firefly and a Charger. It's not going to be much variety, and picking up all the casters was just kind of a painting thing. It wasn't that in particular that I wanted to do, but from what I've heard, Haley 1 is quite easy to play as a starter, which is this chick, and Haley 2 is an absolute pain in the backside with her feet, but you can see that kind of swirly thing there. That's her cloak. She's like floating up in the air. So that's going to be my project for the new year, is to try and paint up like when I'm not working on commissions and my Retribution and stuff like that, because I've loads of Retribution and Legion stuff that I still have to paint, but this is going to be on the back burner. When I get bored of painting them, or if I'm bored now, I'll have these in the background just to build up and paint. But yeah, I haven't decided on a colour scheme yet. I was thinking of going with the original blue scheme and getting GW technical paints. So they look something like that there. We're getting the Mars pattern texture paint or whatever it's called. I don't know the name of it in GW. It's like for the Mechanicus armies. So it looked like they're kind of patrolling the desert or something and have the dust on there on the blue, because the red kind of sand stuff would contrast well with it. But at the same time I was kind of debating doing a real dirty, gritty swamp kind of a base, where like the swamp water is up over the lower legs of the water jacks and stuff like that. Just be something different. The stuff I'd use is Lego. It's like a water texture paste, and you can build it up in layers, and it's transparent. So if I painted like a black and yellow streak underneath it, it'd be like a clear ooze that had pooled over. And you can mix paint in with it, but you won't see through it then. Once there's a pigment added, it kind of loses the transparency. So if I was doing swamp base, just paint it brown and add like skulls and different bits of metal and arms and stuff like that, and then when I put the Vallejo stuff on top, it'll look like they're kind of wadding their way through a swampland. So it'll be one or the two for the base and scheme for it, but I haven't really decided yet. But that is my project for the new year. Hopefully I will actually be able to do some of it. And cheers for watching, guys. Stay tuned to see if I actually get around to it.